Hello guys, how are you all doing? It's been a while. Yeah, I think the last video I posted here was about a year ago, based on what the last video was saying. Um, yeah, I've been quite busy, caught up with a lot of life activities as usual, just living life basically, nothing serious. But I think I'm back now, kind of back, yeah. And the reason I'm making this video is I just want to share my thought on Bitcoin, right? What I think about Bitcoin and my projection for Bitcoin for a couple of months, right? And also how it's going to affect the crypto market and what we should look out for, right? So I just want to share my thoughts in general on this Bitcoin, and yeah, it's going to be an insightful analysis and look on Bitcoin, and that's it basically. This video was supposed to be for a friend, right? So, but I just decided to make it so I can as well post it on my YouTube channel and share with you guys, right? So, yeah, that's that for that. Let's just jump into the chat and see what's happening there. All right, okay, this has to be here. All right, guys, welcome to my chat. Yeah, so basically, I've done all the markups and stuff I need to do on the chart, right? I will just go ahead and explain what I think. As we all know, for crypto investors, we've been seeing what has been happening around crypto in a whole, right? How so many instability has been happening in the market based on first started with tariff war from with Trump and which is the US and other countries. Then it got to war between Iran and some other countries as well, US, Iran, and some other countries. So there's been a lot of um, instability in the market in general, right? Not just crypto market per se. I'm talking of both stock market, crypto market, um, oil. Yeah, it affected oil as well so bad. And because of that, we've been in a bear season around crypto, right? And we didn't really expect the bear season and bear movement of the crypto market to start this way, yeah, but it just happened, right? Because of the instability in the market. So, in a nutshell, what I want to do is that I want to give, I'm making a projection on when I think this whole bear thing is going to start, right? And where and if I'm to invest in the crypto markets, right, be it Bitcoin and other altcoins, when and where I should start investing from. All right. So this is just my idea, my own perspective, my own analysis and projection, right? You can use it as an information to make your own personal decision, right? So I started this whole projection and analysis from a couple of years back, right? What I want to do in general, in a nutshell, is I want to judge price movements and how Bitcoin has been operating for a couple of years back, and I want to use that whole data, right, to judge and project the next possible move of Bitcoin, right? Okay, now as you can all see here, I marked out this um, vertical line from. Okay, let me change this. I mark out this vertical line from 11th December 2017, right? I marked out this vertical line from 11th December 2017 up to 17th December 2018. So that's roughly a 366 days um, invest and movement as I indicated here, right? And before that, you see, this is where my chart started from, right? From 2015, before that, we can see that from 2015, price basically moved from around. couple of $100 and rally ran to 2015, 2016, 2017, and as at December 2017, price reached its highest point, which was around 19,000 US dollars, right? 19,800 US dollars as at December 18th of December 2017. So when price got to this peak, which is 19,800 US dollars, then Bitcoin suddenly started having a declined movement, right? And this whole movement took over 366 days for it to play out. So from um, the 11th of December 2017 to 17th of December 2018, price went down 84%, right? It went down 84%. It made 84% decrease, right? And as I indicated here, this took 366 days, which happened between this time, right? So thereafter, after this whole movement, price dropped to 3,100 US dollars, right? From a whopping $19,800 to 3,100 US dollars. And something amazing happened. From this point, Bitcoin started rallying up again to the upside, right? We basically entered another bull period of bull season, whichever you want to call it, right? So price started rallying up to the upside, making series of bullish moves, right? And this happened, and price rallied up to 69,000 US dollars. So price went from $3,100 to over 69,000 US dollars, right? That is about $7,000 extra, right? And after this whole bullish movement again, which took about from 2018 December to 2021, so 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. So it took about 3 years and some months for this whole movement to happen, to play out, right? And so when price got to $69,000, which was the highest point price Bitcoin went to at at November 2021, the price suddenly started its bearish move again. So and this whole bearish move happened between 1st of November 2021 to 21st of November 2022. So that was roughly about 378 days period as well, right? And this whole movement was about 77% decrease from $69,000 down to $15,000. The price moved from a whopping 69,000 US dollars down to 15,400 US dollars. And that whole move was about 77% decrease. And trust me, a lot of persons would have been panicking, saying they shouldn't have invested in Bitcoin, especially those that invested their life savings into Bitcoin then, because you can't imagine of somehow the price of an asset will lose. First, it lose 84%. It lose about 84% of its value, and thereafter it lose over 77% of its value again. So people that eventually invested at this point, at this point, at this point, at this point, at different points within this range of couple of thousands of dollars, right, would have maybe be regretting that I wouldn't have invested in Bitcoin at this point. So yeah, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. And price made this whole bearish move from $69,000, as I said, down to 15,000 US dollars. This was 2022 November. So now from November 2022, price started its bullish move again, right? Started its bullish move from November 2022 to 2023, 2024, 2025, October 2025. That was when the whole bearish move started playing out again. So it took approximately from 2022 to 2020, from November 2022 to October 2025. That was still around roughly around 3 years. November 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. Yeah, that was roughly around 3 years. This whole thing played out. Just same as the previous one played out. Took over 3 years for that bullish move, for that whole bullish move to play out. And now same thing is happening. It's taking roughly it took roughly another 3 years for this whole bullish move to play out. So now fast forward to um the current time where we are, right? As at October 2025, price got to its highest point, its highest new all-time high, which is around 126,000 US dollars, right? Price rally up to over 126,000 US dollars, and as expected, right, the whole bearish movement started again, right? Price started dropping gradually dropping. So basically, if we judge from the look of things and how price has been playing out, it took over 366 days for this whole bearish move to play out, right? Fast forward to 2021, it took another 378 days for this whole bearish move to play out, right? So now we can all agree that we've left this whole bullish move of Bitcoin, and we are currently in a bear market, whether we like it or not. Even if it's not even if it wasn't what we expected so soon, but we are in a bear market, and we have to accept the fact, right? So now we are in a bear market based on how historically, based on how things has played out. This took over 306 days. This took over 378 days. So logically, we should be thinking and expecting price this whole bearish movement to last for over 300 days. Am I making sense? Right? So if this first move took 366 days, this second move took 378 days, this second bear move of Bitcoin took over 378 days. So logically, we should be projecting over 300 days, right, for this whole bear movement to play out. And judging from where this bear move started from, which was October last year, 2025, till date, okay, this was as at May 18. So today is 19. Yeah, this was at May 18. I made this analysis. This is 19. So as at May, okay, let me make effects here. So as at today, which is 19th of May 2026, right? Price is currently sitting at 76,000 US dollars from its previous all-time high, which was around 126,000 US dollars, and that is around 38.9% decrease, right? Or just a 39% decrease, over 39% decrease. Now, based on because as at when I did the last analysis, it was around 38.9, and price has dropped way further the previous price it was. So roughly around 39 point something percent decrease. So with this whole previous play of Bitcoin, we wouldn't be surprised to see Bitcoin dropping another 70%, right? Yeah, we shouldn't be surprised to see Bitcoin dropping another 70% because as at 2017, Bitcoin literally dropped 2017 to 2018, Bitcoin literally dropped 84%. Then as at 2021 to 2022, Bitcoin literally dropped 77%, right? So we won't be surprised if to see Bitcoin dropping to over 60%. I won't be surprised personally. Yeah, I won't be surprised personally for me. So this is the play here. If Bitcoin make 60% drop from its all-time high, we are expecting Bitcoin to drop to 50,000 US dollars, right? So personally, I wouldn't be surprised to see Bitcoin drop to $50,000, right? And if Bitcoin went further to drop to 65%, then we're expecting Bitcoin to drop to 45,000 US dollars, right? So this is the cash, right? For those that plan on investing into Bitcoin or cryptocurrency in a whole and other altcoins in general. So many altcoins out there are being influenced by the movements and price of Bitcoin, right? If you are into crypto, you should know this. If you are that person that has been waiting to make an investment move on whichever altcoins of your choice, based on my projection, I still feel the market will be bearish for a couple of months, right? I feel the market will be so bearish for a couple of months, and it's not something we should panic about if we have a well understanding of what is going on behind the chart, right? So from last year, October 2025 till date, it's roughly around 225 days already, right? Roughly around 225 days already. And if we are to judge based on um, the previous behavior of Bitcoin or of price in general, which took about 366 days at 2017 and took about 378 days at 2021. So if we are calculating based on that days or time frame, then we should be expecting at least over 300 days for this whole thing to play out. And for instance, adding 100 days to this, which is about 3 months and some days, yeah, that will be roughly 325 days, adding 100 another 100 days to this, right? And that will be 3 months from now. We're currently May, June, July, August, September. So between the span of August, September, October, right, we should be expecting the whole bear move of Bitcoin to be coming to an end, right? So this is just my projection and my whole view on Bitcoin based on its previous movement and behavior, right? So if I'm to make an investment in into crypto in general, right, I will be waiting for Bitcoin to be done with this his whole bear move, which will take a couple of months, roughly 3, 4, or 5 months from now. I will be waiting for Bitcoin to be done with this his whole bear move. It's better you get the whole picture of what is going on at the back end of things and the chart in general, so you can make good investment decision next. All right. So with the look of things, Bitcoin will likely drop to 50,000 US dollars. That's what I'm saying here, right? 50,000 US dollars, right? That is, and 50,000 US dollars is roughly around 60% decrease of its all-time high, which is around 126,000 US dollars at this benchmark here, right? So peradventure, if Bitcoin or when Bitcoin drops to this price, and I start seeing some bullish behaviors, right? Some bullish behaviors in the market, then I think that will be the right time. This is not a financial advice. This is just my view and thoughts on Bitcoin and what I think is going to play out in the next couple of months. I hope this explained it well. So this is just my thoughts on Bitcoin and what I see is going to play out in the next couple of months. Like I said, let me give this mark. This input it's on October alternate. No, that's not it. Yeah, this vertical line. So I just did a mark based on how it has been playing out. This started November 2021 to November 2022, December to December, and this whole bearish movement started October, right? So roughly from October 20, from October 6, 2025 down to October, November, December, within that period of time, I believe this whole bear movement of Bitcoin should be over. Then when we start seeing some attractive bullish engulfing candle to the upside, then we may then say, okay, this whole bear movement has actually come to an end. And if I'm to make an investment decision, that should be when I will be making those decisions, right? Not now. Not now. For me, personally, for me, right? Not now. So, like I said earlier, this is not a financial advice. This is just my own thoughts on Bitcoin and what I think is going to play out and how I think it will affect other altcoins in general. Yeah, we should know that the whole crypto market is bleeding currently. When Bitcoin bleeds, the whole altcoins or every altcoins also bleeds, right? So it's just the whole and it's just the way the market has been working and operating for a very long time, right? So this will be the end of this video. I hope it was insightful and informative. See you guys on my next video, and I love you all. Please don't forget to like my video, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share it to your friends. Just help the growing channel, and that will even encourage me to make more videos and more videos here on this channel, right? Encourage me, support me. Peace out.